clearly been on this for so many years without being removed. Which I hate to say is probably not unusual. Alright, so that's what the top looks like. And inside here, you've got essentially it's like steel wool acting as a filter for the oil bath. You can see on this first piece that I pulled out what we got going on here. It's not just dirt in here. You end up turning into sludge and almost like glue or silicone or something like that. Okay, now we have the system cleared of the filter material, so it's all open down in there. A few years back I made this little hook tool out of a screwdriver that I've used this so many times for other things since then, and I used it for this too. I stuck it up inside, sort of twisted a little bit, and pulled that stuff right out. All right, mostly clean now. So the way these went together when I took it apart was, this longer half overlapped the shorter half by about 1.5 feet or so. About like that. They kind of pressed together. So these are the inside rolls from one of those blue paper shop towels that you buy at the hardware store. This is just the inside, and I cut it in half. And this happens to be very close to the same diameter of the interior of the filter that these go around. So I'm going to use these as guides and wrap these back up. Just like that. Take the cardboard out and hope that our hole is a good size. I think it is. Uh-oh, let go. Shove it all the way up inside until it stops. that's as far as the bottom one goes in. The orientation of this thing is like this. This thing sticks out the bottom just a little bit. And this bottom cap plate goes over, and it's got little gaps with little tabs that grab on there and hold everything in place. So let's get this reinstalled. These little tabs in here, you just make sure they go in those holes and bend them appropriately, like such. Alright, so now this unit is, as clean as it's going to get. So we're going to go with that. Add some oil to it. I'm going to run a hose through the top of this filter. Here's what X number of years of not cleaning these things looks like. Wing nut is nice and loose, like it should be. You just snug it down. Good to rock and roll. Finger tight is good for now. Alright, I'm going to rotate this clamp if I can, so it's facing downwards, so I can get a screwdriver on it. Clamps tight, and these rubber boots down here by the carburetor intake, and the rubber boot up here. This one's not bad down here. The one up here is kind of old and dry, so I just took some sandpaper and a quick wire wheel and scuffed up the interior of the rubber, and then cleaned it off, and she's good to go. Maybe 5 years ago, maybe longer, I bought myself a set of clamps, all different sizes, and it's kind of a cheapy set, but sometimes that's all you need, and I've really used those a lot. It's nice to have clamps in your toolbox that you can just go pull out, and you don't have to worry about driving to the store. Alright, should have been a clamp on there to begin with. If this boot was new, I'd put a clamp on both sides, but this side is old and it's sort of glued itself to the pipe, so it's good just like it is. Alright, time to tighten down these nuts. set. The only thing now is to put our bottom on with the oil. If you ever wondered how much oil these are supposed to take, stamped right in the side there, oil level with the line. That's the kind of engineering you can appreciate. Right to the line. Just